Well, you think you're a procrastinator, right? Well, I have news for you. Maybe you are, but actually I don't think you are. And I could even prove to you that you're not. What you might have is you might have the habit of procrastination. Man, I have a hard time with that word. It's too long. But you might have that hobby of procrastinating. And not only you have it, secret, we all do, okay? And there is a way to get away, not only to get away, to get rid of this habit, to destroy it. Now, when you go and destroy it, it would still come back, but you'll be much stronger and you'll be able to overcome it again and again. And when you don't overcome it, all good, don't worry. Accept it, move forward, and learn why didn't you overcome this procrastination this time. That way, next time you could overcome it. Now, all of us have procrastination, and the way to deal with it is to understand that number one, like we said, it's not you, it's a hobby of yours. When you identify your whole identity to be a procrastinator, so you're telling yourself, okay, if that's me, so I can't change it. I'm telling you, it's a hobby you have, might be right now a small part of you, but it's not you in the core, okay? You could change it. Not only you, everyone, you could change it. Does it require work? Yes. Is the work worth it? Yes. Why is it worth it? Because when you procrastinate less, you achieve much more. There's a saying, in order to get to a place you never got, you need to do things that you never did. And many of those things, man, you won't want to do it. Believe me, I can guarantee you on that one. Now, if everything in life you don't want to do, check where you're standing right now in life. You might not be in the right place. But there'll always be some things that you won't want to do and you'll procrastinate. If you ask now people who know me, they'll tell you, yeah, Yair loves running and he loves sports and it's in him. He was born with it. Okay? He was born with doing pull-ups. He was born with running in nature trails. Well, I'll share another secret. Secret number 2. I wasn't. Not at all. In any way. Not only that I wasn't, every time I had to run, I wasn't procrastinating. I gave myself, because procrastinating sounds bad. I gave myself all of the excuses why I really shouldn't run right now, because, I just now ate, or I didn't sleep enough, or I need to meet someone important. Like every time a different real reason came up, and let's put things on the table. I was procrastinating like hell, okay? I couldn't stand running. I hated it. And by the way, also today, sometimes when I go running, I can't stand it. I know the benefits of it. I know what it does for me. I know what activity does for me and for you. Movement. And we speak a lot in the channel about movement. It doesn't need to be running. It could be whatever you want. But what I did in order to get over this procrastination of running is a few things. And I'll just give you a few right now. We could talk about more in the future. But number 1 was understanding that I'm not a procrastinator. I'm someone that right now has that habit of procrastinating, and it happens. Number 2, I asked myself, okay, I don't like running. So what is it that usually causes me to not go out and run? Like what's the main excuse? What stands behind that excuse? So neutralize it, okay? For example, so if I told myself, I didn't sleep enough, make sure that the night before, you're going to run tomorrow, get sleep. Okay? And if I didn't have the right shoes, make sure I have the right shoes. And before I go to sleep in the morning, the easiest thing to do is to wake up and start doing my chores. Now, let's open over here, a certain box about getting up in the morning. Do me a favor, don't look at your phone if you're waking up in the morning. And if you're watching me and you just woke up, do me a favor, shut the video. Give time for yourself. But when you wake up in the morning, when I woke up in the morning, I put my running gear right in the entrance. I can't miss it. I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. Next thing I see in my eyes, the running gear. Okay, so I slept. I moved that trigger that caused me not to do it. And the second I wanted to go out for a run, what happened, even though I slept and even though I put the running gear there, I had that thought, well, maybe it's not the time now. Don't give those thoughts too much of a place. The second that thought comes, go take those running shoes, or if it's a conversation you need to have with someone at work, go have that conversation, like act at that time. When that thought comes, go act. Don't give it place. And the fourth thing, which is really important, I'll say maybe it's even number 1, I didn't believe in my capability to run for a really long time. I thought, I'm not giving excuses. It's not for me. I'm not built for it. My body's not built for it. And I'm talking also mentally and also physically. And slowly, I told myself, yeah, you could do it. Like, just believe in yourself. Believing in yourself, I call it's believing in God, because God is in you. Call it, say universe, say whatever you want. I don't mind. Power greater than yourself. But believe in yourself that you could do whatever it is you want to procrastinate, whatever it is you're procrastinating about. Now, before we move to number 5, I just want to say, if you're procrastinating and doing something bad for you, don't do it. Keep on procrastinating. You know that's amazing. I'm all with you. Great. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking that you're procrastinating on something that you know will benefit you, whether it's in the short term and in the long term, or only one of them. You know it's that act, that move will benefit you. That's when you want to destroy procrastination. Okay, come back to number 5. Reward yourself. This one is so important. You know, all of us, including me, we're so good at, you know, when we don't do something good, like you're like really criticizing the hell out of ourselves and why we're not good and why we're not good enough and we should have done this, we should have done that. But when we do something good, it just like passes by and we forget it exists. Like, whoa, you just now did something amazing. Reward yourself. Now, reward could be in many different fields you could reward yourself, but also many different types. What do I mean? Don't say, okay, well, only now when I go to the Caribbean islands, that's when I reward myself. No, reward yourself now. What are those small things that you enjoy to do? And if you don't know what they are, so stop this video, figure out about procrastination, take a pen and paper and write 3 things that are simple things that have to do only with you, that are not dependent on someone else, that will cause you joy, okay? Let's say for me, it might be putting on a song and starting to dance, okay? For you, it might be going on a walk, maybe calling someone that you like, even though that depends on someone else, but it might be now just sitting down having coffee and chocolate. Reward yourself. Tell yourself, okay, if I'm going to do whatever it is that I want to do, I'm going to reward myself, whatever reward it is. Now, of course, the bigger the step you take, the reward gets bigger. Bigger doesn't mean, again, flight. It could mean flight. It could mean whatever it means for you, okay? Each person, his reward is different. My reward is not necessarily yours. Maybe for you it's a punishment. So that's really important. Number 6, and this one's crucial, really crucial. When you procrastinate, okay, it's in you and it's in all of us, and accept it, understand it. Now, what you need to do when you procrastinate, even if you told yourself you reward yourself, that might not help. Take one small step. Don't think about now the 20K you're going to run. Miles, whatever it is you do. Take one small step. Every time, one small step, okay? That would move you towards whatever it is you need to move. And last step for today, which is really, really important. Many times all the things that we just now mentioned won't help, you know? It won't help. And what you need to do in this situation is understand what would happen, number 1, if you keep on procrastinating this action step that you want to take, this business you want to build, this talk in the relationship that you want to do. Maybe it could be that, you know, a great talk, a love talk, doesn't have to be a hard talk, whatever it is. Or, you know, that movement in terms of sports that you want to do. Think to yourself, what would happen if you don't do it, okay? Hi, I hope this video is serving you. I just want to share with you that my belief in life is that you are here to serve a purpose greater than yourself. But in order to do that the best way, you must start with investing in yourself. Enjoy the rest of the video. So if it's a relationship, the relationship, you know, you could have just now provided some amazing warm words to your loved one. Well, if it's something hard, so you could even make it worse. But if you don't tell it to her, so every time, or to him, every time something will happen in the relationship and there won't be any compliments, or if it's a disagreement you won't talk about, things will explode eventually. So take whatever it is that you're thinking about, again, in any field in life, and think to yourself, what would happen if you keep on procrastinating? If you keep on procrastinating, I told you I have a hard time with that word. If you keep on procrastinating, if you keep on not doing it, okay, think about that. After that, now think what would happen if you do whatever it is you want to do. What are the benefits of it? Where would it get you in life? Where do you think at least it would get you in life, okay? So if you know that running, dancing, swimming, cycling, whatever it is you want, would help you feel calmer, would help you bring more confidence, will help you to be in a better shape, to be healthy, like I said, mentally and physically. Imagine that. Now, imagining is not enough, okay? Imagining is only the beginning, but imagine that and feel that. So when you feel and imagine what it is that happens when you don't do whatever it is you need to do, and usually it's not good stuff, actually pretty bad, and then you feel and imagine what you want to do, it would give you more motivation to do whatever it is that you need to do. Now, of course, we could also talk about accountability and all that. We could talk about many more things. But let's be honest, if now you'll try to go from 0 to 7 to 8 to all these things that we just now said, probably if you're like me, you won't do anything. So do me a favor, don't take all what I said. Just focus on a few of those, and let's say you take three tools that would help you destroy procrastination, and do them. Now when the procrastination comes back, all good, you're a human being, but you, like I said, you'll be much stronger to deal with it and destroy it and put it away. Now when you do that, so you achieve things that you want in life, you overcome your challenges. When you overcome your challenges, you light your path, you live a happier life. When you do that, you also light the path of the people surrounding you. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got some tools to overcome your challenges and light your path. For us to help other people, please press that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget that the most amazing things in life are the one you take for granted.